Hey guys, it's Conan. I am doing a sketchbook tour, which is something that you guys have wanted from me for a very long time, but I'll explain why I never did it. Growing up on YouTube, I kind of separated YouTube and like painting and drawing because I wanted painting and drawing to be something very creative to me, and when I was younger, YouTube to me was a very articulated, quite lengthy process. I no longer believe that about YouTube. I just do whatever I want on YouTube now, but when I was younger, I definitely did not do whatever I wanted. I had this plan, and then I just stuck to that plan, but I'm not like that anymore. So I thought that now I would be able to show you guys my sketchbooks or just my random doodles and things like that. I can definitely say that my sketches and my sketchbooks do not reflect my, like, I don't know, like my bigger pieces. I have a very different style when it comes to like sketchbook stuff. Also, if you guys hear like random sounds of like hell coming to earth, it's because it's like super windy outside today, and it's making everything sound very weird. Also, a disclaimer, I don't really have like a sketchbook, like one sketchbook. I sketch and doodle like a ton in just like my notes and stuff like that at school, so I don't want to go through all of my homework and like find all my little doodles, but I do have this sketchbook which has some stuff in it, and also this is like my journal, like the one that I've used for all of 2016, and there's some stuff in here too, like collages and like little doodles and things like that. But I thought that since you guys have asked so much, I would just show you what I have to show, and let's just get into it. So here are my two sketchbooks. Let's just go through them. I guess we'll go through this one first since it's like a little bit more organized than the other one. So a lot of the things in here are things that I made for my AP portfolio last year, because I did my AP classes for art last year, and I ended up getting a 5, which is the highest score you can get, which is really cool. So you'll see that a lot of the things in here are mixed between like very well thought out to just random sketches and things like that. This is a watercolor, and there's also a little bit of micron over here, but it's a watercolor of a photo that I took with my friend Ellie, and we were on our way to go to Home Depot, and it was 5 o'clock in the morning. This is just a random rose. I don't know why it's in here or what I was planning on doing with it. I think what happened on this one actually was I got a little bit of paint accidentally on it, on this page, so I ended up just covering it in random stuff. Okay, so funny story about this one is it's a drawing of my friend Hannah, and I made it like a little GIF out of it on Tumblr, and it ended up getting super Tumblr famous. Well, I don't know how like super Tumblr famous it really got. Like, I don't really know Tumblr that well. I try not to delve into the Tumblr world. It's pretty intense for me. It ended up getting like 72,000 notes or something like that. I just think it's really funny because it's just like this little pen drawing I did with my friend. That's my pencil case right here. That's the one that I use every day. That's her water bottle that she uses every day. And it's just funny because like this is like my life, like a real piece of my life, but it became this like piece of everybody's life, which is just a strange thought. So this is my best work, definitely. This was also made for my AP portfolio, and if you guys want me to make a video about like my AP portfolio process, I would love to do that, so just like write it down in the comments below. As you can tell, my like style varies a lot, and I don't know, I don't like to like categorize my art style. I just like to do whatever, and you can definitely tell that I don't have like a particular style by looking at my sketchbook. This was just like, I don't know why I did this, but it's a lot of fun, and I like to go on this page because it feels really cool, because the watercolor that I used was like super high quality, and it dried really fun and like shiny, and I love it. Also, a lot of the stuff in here is like unfinished and just stuff that I like would do halfway and get bored of, and this is definitely one of them.
change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up.
I guess that I was not that happy that day. I started this sketchbook last year, and you can kind of tell how I like have gotten to more experimental stuff and just things that I don't know, kind of wouldn't expect myself to do a year ago. So this is the last page of this sketchbook. This is a Strathmore watercolor sketchbook. It has like this metal binding, and it kind of has like a weird reptilian sort of cover. If I can find where you can buy this, I'll leave it in the link below, but really any watercolor sketchbook would probably work just as well as this one. Now moving on to my journal, which is definitely not stuff like that, because this is more of just like my writing stuff and collecting, scrapbooking sort of thing. This is where I write my songs, this is where I write my thoughts down, and there are like a little bit more of collages and things in here, and so I'm just gonna skip around and find things that I've made. I started this journal January 1st, 2016, and you can definitely see my growth in just a year, really. I don't know, I look at this and I just don't like it, but a year ago I liked it enough to put it in my journal. I have a lot of like articles and things that I've liked reading in here. That's why it's so plump, because there's a ton of stuff glued into here. People always ask me what this pen is, and it's one of the Jelly Roll pens, and it's just in the color white. I use this pen so much in like my sketches and in like my bigger artwork, like my Prismacolors. It's very, very useful, and if you don't have one, I would recommend getting one. These are like my 4 very close friends, and I have them here in my sketchbook in a way that I remember them, I guess. That's my friend Hannah, that's Caroline, that's me, and that's my friend Gus. And these were all done in a micron pen.
A significant life, just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead.
This is a photo that I found on Instagram. I don't really know where it's from. It was on my explore page, but I really liked the hair and like I liked the way that it laid. That's usually how it goes. I'll just see something and I'll be like, I like that. I don't know if you guys recognize this or not, but this is like the iconic kiss from Breakfast at Tiffany's with Audrey Hepburn and the guy that I will never remember. I just watched it for the first time. Then after that, me and my friends watched like every single Audrey Hepburn movie. There are like a lot of just little leaves and flowers in here as well. This is a good example of just like a little collage that I did. And I really like to order magazines because I like to cut out pretty things and make little collages out of them. This is a page that I just posted on my Tumblr, but also you can see like all my video planning in here, and just like stuff that I like is just what I put in here basically. A ton of gum wrappers. Good collection. So that is everything in this one. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'm sorry that it took me so long to show you guys some of my artwork. I'm going to start actually drawing in the sketchbook and not just all over my paper, so if you'd want me to do another one of these sketchbook tours a few months later, I would love to do it. Please tell me in the comments below. In fact, in the comments below, literally write anything. The more comments something gets and the more likes something gets, then that's how it actually ends up on people's feeds. That's just how YouTube works now apparently, and I'm really upset about it. But I'll see you guys next week with a brand new video. Thank you for watching, it really means a ton, and God bless and goodbye!